Hey, what is up guys? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be comparing two microphones to each other. The MAONO AU-PM401 and the MAONO AU-A04. I previously did reviews on each of these microphones separately, and in those two videos, everybody was always asking me which microphone was better. They are very similar microphones, and today what I'm going to do in this video is one, show you guys the physical differences between the microphones. Then I'm going to give you a side-by-side audio comparison of the two mics, and then finally, I'm going to explain to you which microphone I think that you're better off getting. So first, I'll show you the Amazon pages of these mics. As you can see, they are different prices, but they are very close in price. The PM401 goes for $69.99 and the A04 goes for $64.99. So only a difference of $5. And I'll go ahead and leave the links to those Amazon pages down in the description of this video in case you want to check those out. And now let's go ahead and move on to the physical differences between the mics. So before I open these boxes up, I just want to show you on the backs of the boxes, it shows the frequency response of the microphones. And over here on the left, we have the PM401. And if you look over here at the frequency response of this microphone, it looks like the frequency response is somewhat even all the way across, except for a little bit in the highs, it dips down. If you look at the A04, the frequency response seems to be a bit higher in the lows, and then it drops a lot more in the highs. So just by looking at the frequency responses, I would probably be more inclined to go with something like the PM401 because it just looks like it has a flatter frequency response. And sometimes people ask me, are these microphones okay for recording music? And for the most part, I would say, yeah, they're totally fine. If you want to start recording some music and putting out some music, I would say they're fine for that. But if you are recording vocals, and whenever I'm mixing my music, I always take out, like from here down, from 50 and down, I'll just completely take out all of those lows because you just don't need it in your vocals. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and open these boxes up and we can compare what they have inside. All right, guys, so now here on the left, we have the PM401, and over here we have the A04. And if you look here, they come with the same exact pop filter. They are both double screen pop filters. They come with the same exact wind muff. If you look down here, they both come with the same exact USB cable. They both have the same exact clamp for your desk. Look at that, they are identical. They both come with the same exact arm stand. Let me just put those side by side real quick. But yeah, they both have the same exact arm stand. This one has this gold adapter. I have the one for here up here too. So I mean, that could go on there as well. But yeah, they are both the same exact stand for your desk. They also both come with Velcros for the mic stands. Now let me show you guys what the differences are. So over here, this is the PM401, and over here we have the A04. When you put them side by side, they almost look identical, except the PM401, as you can see right here, it has a mute button and it also has a headphone jack. And because this one has the headphone jack and the mute button, it has to have a different type of shock mount than the A04. The A04 has this type of shock mount, which you can open up like a clamp and put the microphone inside. But of course, that will not work with the PM401 because that shock mount may block the headphone jack or the mute button. So they include this shock mount right here, which attaches to the bottom of the microphone just by screwing it in. I'm just going to put these back real quick. The other differences between the two sets is that the A04, this is the A04 Plus. And if you get this mic kit, it also comes with a tripod desk stand. And these are actually very handy. I have quite a few microphones that have those types of desk stands, as you can see in my shelf back here. And I'm actually a really big fan of those. Sometimes you don't want to set up the whole arm stand, and it's quicker just to grab one of these. So it's cool that the A04 comes with both of those. The PM401, it only comes with the arm stand. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set both of these microphones up, and we can test out the audio side by side. All right, guys, so now I have both of the microphones set up. On the left here, we have the PM401. On the right, we have the A04. And upon further inspection, at first I said they both had the same exact USB cable. It actually looks like they are slightly different. The PM401 has a slightly thicker USB cable than the A04. Does that make a difference? I don't think it does. The only kind of sense I can make out of having the thicker USB cable or a beefier USB cable is because the PM401 does have that headphone jack in the front of the microphone, and that headphone jack does serve for direct zero latency monitoring of the microphone as well as software monitoring from your computer. So say you're recording a song or something and you have this microphone plugged into your computer and you have headphones plugged into this microphone. Say you have an instrumental on your computer that you're recording vocals to, you will actually hear that instrumental from your computer through the headphones plugged into the microphone. So next it's time for the side-by-side audio test. First we'll go ahead and start off with the A04. I'm going to record into Logic. So the next audio that you hear will be from this microphone right there. Alright guys, so the audio that you are now hearing is coming from the A04 microphone. This right here is the arm stand from the other microphone. It's kind of in my shot a little bit. This is what it sounds like. I am listening to the audio with my headphones so I can hear exactly how it sounds. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to the PM401. Alright guys, so now the audio that you are hearing is coming from the MAONO AU-PM401. Once again, I am listening to this microphone using my headphones. Let's go ahead and switch back to the A04. And now we are back over at the A04. This is how it sounds again. Do you notice any difference between the two microphones? Let's go ahead and switch over to the PM401 again. Okay, and now we're back over at the PM401. Let me know how you guys think it sounds. Let me know if you think one microphone sounds better to you than the other. And we are back over at the A04. Are you able to hear a difference between the two microphones? And let's go ahead and switch over to the PM401 again. And we're back over at the PM401 for a final time. Once again, let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. And let's go ahead and move back over to the A04. And just one more time, we are over at the A04. And next, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys what I think. Alright guys, so now we're using the microphone on top of my camera again, and I'm going to give you guys the pros of both microphones. For the AU-PM401, it has both the mute button and the headphone jack. For the AU-A04, it comes with a tripod stand. One cool thing about both of these microphones is that they are both compatible with a smartphone if you have an OTG adapter like this. I made a video about how to connect these microphones with a smartphone using an OTG adapter. I'll go ahead and link that video down in the description below in case you want to check that out. But if you are recording onto an iPhone or another smartphone, it will be useful to have the PM401 because, as a lot of you guys probably know, if you were to plug the OTG adapter into your iPhone, you cannot also plug headphones into your iPhone. So if that's something that you want to do, I would definitely recommend the PM401. Also, having that mute button on the PM401 will probably come in handy if you're into gaming. One thing about the A04 is it seemed to have more of a noise floor than the PM401, and the audio of the PM401 just seemed to be a little cleaner. Another thing that I noticed with the A04, it's not a good thing or a bad thing, I just happened to notice that it produces a little bit more of a waveform. When you're recording, the microphone is a little bit more sensitive than the PM401. Again, that doesn't really matter, it's just something that I noticed when I was recording. In the end, they are kind of similar sounding microphones, but if it were me, I would definitely recommend the PM401 over the A04. It's only $5 more expensive, and after listening to the microphones side by side, I think the PM401 does sound a little better. It has a lower noise floor, and I think the audio just sounds a bit cleaner. On top of that, having the headphone jack and the mute button probably will come in handy for a lot of people. But anyways, guys, I am curious to know what you guys think about the two microphones. Do you guys agree with me or do you disagree with me? Please let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. And if you'd like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. I am posting new microphone videos and other tech videos every Monday, so if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, you want to make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!